Keep going, Alan.
Ooh, I really like that.
Alice?
What the fuck?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Whoa, what? What the fuck? That's cool. Oh, hold on.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Oh, but I'm a sucker for like I'm a sucker for a lot of things, but like certain sound things, horror sound specifically.
I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Okay. Like horror sound specifically, I'm such a sucker for, because like, well, horror in general, horror affects both, oh shit. Well, if Alice was still in that car or in the ravine, she is now dead. But like horror in general, just as a genre, like an audio-visual genre, there's so many things that have to go right. One of which is obviously the visuals and such, but also just audio. So any form of sound that's kind of a little creepy or whatever, I just get a real kick out of, because like, and so that like dialogue of like keep going or whatever, that kind of whisper, but also,
Hello?
I don't know,
Someone
reverb
there?
maybe? That was just really cool.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Am I gonna get attacked by an axe murderer now? You've found manuscript pages, you can access them with F5. F5? F5.
Departure by Alan Wake.
What the fuck?
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
I feel like I'm gonna get chased by an axe murderer now. Just me? Is that feeling a general thing, or is that just me? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Oh my god, it really is.
Please, I've been in an accident.
Okay, I am digging this already. I can kind of already see what's potentially gonna happen the more we get into this game, and I am really excited for it. I mean, you can't maybe tell, because I'm...
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
That's some solid reasoning. I like that, yeah. Oh, that's just a crane. I thought that was a cable car for whatever reason. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Oh, I see. Okay. It's not the easiest control, or maneuverability, at least.
Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Coral Stucky.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
Yep. Yep.
where
But like that, even that again, that's a frequent trope amongst like horror stuff, especially when demons or ghosts are are in them, but it's like when a person's voice starts going like all fucky in terms of like pitch, like lowering the pitch, making it higher pitch and stuff like that. That actually kind of gave me a bit of a jump. And just like all these different voice effects.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
I mean, I guess I should also mention what other games, like Remedy games, I've played in the past. Ooh. Time to go.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh my god, they actually made a reference to it. But other Remedy games I've played in the past, I think my first ever Remedy game was Quantum Break, and I loved that game. I loved it so much. For a while, it actually was my favorite game.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
Ah, shit. Tree down. What the fuck?
This is bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god is right. Holy shit. He just knocked it off the cliff. Wow. That is a little excessive. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so like I played Quantum Break when it first came out, and I really loved that game. Just the mechanics were cool, the all overall style was cool. Oh my god, what is that? Again, it's kind of hard because there's no crosshair really.
My head pounded with concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range.
Oh,
and now I
whoa.
just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared.
That's
If I was dreaming,
so cool.
it felt real enough to make me sick.
Okay, I was just about to say, like, I really enjoyed in that game the way that they, like, led you along. It was simple, but it was, like, just, like, yellow paint or just yellow stuff. If something was yellow, you knew you were going in the right direction. Obviously, that comes from here, but this is a little more cool. This is a bit more, you shine light on it, and it tells you where to go. I really like that. That's really simple, but I just...
Eerie hand-painted
What the fuck?
graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh. Okay. Ah, I see. And then I also have the beginning of a series, which I never finished, and I don't really plan on finishing, on Control, and that was okay. I didn't get quite as interested or invested. I didn't get as invested in Control
but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
as I did with Quantum Break. I'm also just a real sucker for time stuff. So like time control, time travel, and that has both of it in that game, so. But I've never played Alan Wake, so that's why we're here. And so far, I am enjoying it. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not personally getting super scared of this game.
What was that?
I'm just not. But everywhere I looked, it was like, oh yeah, no, it's not scary, it's not whatever, it's not horror. It's just a good action adventure, you know?
I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Like, it's just a good action adventure, a good thriller, you'll get invested. But, I mean, it feels like there's a lot of horror elements at least. Like those flashing lights, just the overall, I don't know. I don't know if I'm an expert in pacing, or an expert enough to say like whether the pacing is following some type of horror narrative, but it is still, I don't know, there's creepy elements, it's a creepy story, creepy effects.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Oh, I get why I got a flare gun. I thought it was like an objective type thing, like, oh, shoot a flare and people will come help or whatever. No, it's because, you know, light and all that. Light's important. I get it now. Oh my god. Okay, that actually got me. It didn't, like, frighten me, but he just came out of nowhere. Dude, this flashlight has been given by, like, the good graces of God. Which God? Doesn't matter. God of Jeff. God of Jeff. Jeff gave you this. Because, like, look at that. It goes for well, it goes for several hundred meters. I actually don't know about the physics. I don't know. Light should just be going. Should light go forever? I don't know. The taken are filled.
They're taken.
With darkness.
There was no power. There was.
It's nice to just jump into something that is a little more hand-holdy. Especially knowing me, I get lost in the most hand-holdy things anyway, so might as well. Oh, you don't actually have to do the whole boost. I thought you did. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was just on the regular. Oh, that just gets rid of them. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Didn't know it was one of these, but makes sense. It would actually be really strange if it was just for that one thing in the beginning, but hey, you never know. You never know. Danger hard hat area. This is a hard hat? Wow. I didn't know that the hard hats could be like that. That's a stupid fucking joke. I might actually just take that out. Ooh, a shotgun. That would be handy. I think. Oh, I see. Okay. I guess there. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. The lens flares in this are kind of giving almost J.J. Abrams a run for his money. Not quite literally, but I don't know. If they do play with light a bit. Wow, no shit. No, I mean like just. Oops. Just in terms of like stylistically, although all the light is way brighter than what it would be in normal games. But I guess when it is a game element, they probably do want to point it out a bit more, or make it pop just a bit more.
First, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Okay, this is very clever. I mean, it's not a... Well... I know that a lot of media after this, after 2010, also has this. I wonder if this was kind of original back then? Probably not, but basically narration...
Closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Like, basically narration, but it's through, like, a writer's or a creator's work that he doesn't remember, or I'm just paraphrasing what's happening, but like he's finding pages of a book that he hasn't written yet, describing what he's going through right now, basically. That's very cool, like, just conceptually wise. What is this? Ah, I see. Okay, this guy throws stuff. Oh, I'm on the shotgun. Okay. Okay, I might just need to... 1, 2... Okay. I guess it's just 2. Can I pick this up? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. And we're going back this way. Okay, this is proving to be a little long. Okay. Do I have to... Ow! Ow! Whew. Okay, I guess I do kind of have to... Okay, the combat is getting a little easier. But I can see how it's gonna get challenging. Okay, so the flashlight does actually blind them. I keep forgetting that, so... I could just keep doing that. I can keep using the flashlight even when they're out of that thing.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Okay, and that also... I'm realizing that also will probably give me some type of sneak peek into what's to come, you know? Narratively wise, at least. Sort of. Maybe gameplay wise, too. I don't know. So I'll have to look out for a TV that comes to life, I guess. Okay. Oh my god, is that... Oh, that's not really what I meant to do, but I keep forgetting that it just... It goes... It doesn't switch back. If you pick something up, it goes to that, so you equip that. Not exactly ideal for my, like, convenience, but... Shotgun? Oh, is this gonna be the TV? It is this.
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to
the
give a
Moorcock?
graphic demonstration of the
I'm sorry.
many
I'm sorry.
interpretations
That's just kind of that's a funny name.
As you see
Moorcock.
this, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Okay. I'm assuming she is the sheriff. Like, she is, referencing the sheriff. What did that do? Yeah, but I did see mention on YouTube, some articles, just about how maybe Control is like a weird sequel to Alan Wake, like it's kind of a spin-off sequel, so not a direct sequel. But I can't be sure about that. Okay, is this like a... Okay, I have the shotgun, that's cool. Ow. What are you doing? Okay, interesting. This is definitely like a boss type of thing, but I'm not sure how, because he keeps moving around. I guess I could try to just outmaneuver him and see where that takes me. Okay, let's... Okay, did that do...
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come.
Nice.
Assuming I've reached the lights of the gas station alive.
That's cool. Okay, so flare is obviously better than shotgun. Shotgun is obviously better than pistol, and pistol is just pistol. Okay, good to know.
The insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The
Yeah, it does.
sane world reasserted itself.
That is also an interesting way of, I mean, it's just the concept. It is the concept that it's doing. So like, light is important. Light is your main survival tool. It's also just your main like health regenerative source. And so it really does, like, darkness is scary and light, or darkness is scary or dangerous and light is comforting. And that's a good way of kind of going about it.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Please do not recycle. Awesome. Ow. What the fuck? What was that bright light? Or did I just catch something that... Oh, I should find a phone. Oh, that's my objective. Okay, there's a phone. Okay, go.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh man, the people just all look so weird.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll
I
swing
literally
by the
just said
lake
I was in
and
a
then
car
we'll go to the
crash.
station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She
Ah.
wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Yeah, he's repeating the exact lines that we've already seen in the manuscript. That's cool, yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be so, like, on the nose, kind of, but that is fun. Also, is the choppiness supposed to be happening, or am I doing something wrong with my graphics? Ooh. And that was the intro. Cool. I hope this isn't copyrighted, because if it is, that would What's that? End of episode 1. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna end here. That makes that pretty easy. So this has been episode 1 of Alan Wake. I think that there's 6 episodes altogether. I don't know how I'm gonna break this up because this has been one longish recording session. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy watching, then please think about liking or subscribing. I've been Dummy with the Dummy Dome. And until next time, stay dumb.